Hey everybody, Godzillalikespie here with another review for you guys. This one is for a jailbroken app that you can get off Cydia called Gameboy4iPhone. So I'm just going to open up my jailbreak folder here. And open it up. Gameboy4iPhone is an emulator for the iPhone and iPod Touch that emulates the Game Boy and the Game Boy Color. So you can get ROMs on here, which I'll talk a little bit more about later. But let's just go into the basics. When you try and open up a ROM, it'll give you options of portrait and sound, portrait and no sound, landscape and sound, and landscape and no sound. We're going to select portrait and no sound, and when you select that, you have a little picture of a controller on the bottom. Now, this is one of the multiple skins that you have. It looks like an NES controller. And I can just hit A and go through these. Hit start. And of course, the only option you really get here is new game. So, because you cannot actually save on the ROM. If you want to save, you need to tap this little circle at the top. And, select one of these options. Save currently loaded, which saves the current save. Save state to new file. Quit to menu and cancel. And when you hit quit to menu, you get the save options again. And then those saves go over to the Saves tab over here, where here's my most recent save. There's my little guy that I can control with a control pad. There's another person. And then I'll go through this building. So yeah, that's that. Then you also have a recent tab, which shows you the most recent ROMs you've loaded up and the most recent saves you've loaded up. And then options tab, you have 5 different skins: scaling, autosave, smooth scaling, and Wiimote controls. Yes, this emulator actually lets you connect a Wii remote to your iPod and control the emulator with a Wii remote. So let's do that. You have to be on skin 1 in order to do this. And turn on Wiimote controls. And exit. Go back into the app. And it should come up with this screen, where you hold 1 and 2 on the Wii remotes. And then your controller appears on there. And then it selects it for you. And now, when you turn the Wiimote on its side, you can use the control pad as the control pad, 1 and 2 as A and B, plus as start, minus as select, and A as another start. And, so that's probably the coolest feature of the game, or of the emulator. But let's talk about some negatives though. It takes up a lot of battery life. I mean a lot. I had mine charged 86%. I played it for about 5 minutes, and it was already back down to 20%. So, it takes up a lot of battery life. And also, putting ROMs onto the emulator is pretty confusing also. What you need to do, there is a way that you can do it, and you go in Cydia and add a source and stuff. But if you don't want to do that, you need to get the ROM on your computer, and then you need to SSH it into the folder at the top here that says var/mobile or /media/ROMs/Gameboy. So that takes a little while, and that's why I only have 3 ROMs on here. So yeah, so that's the review. I recommend the app. It's pretty fun to play around with. Especially if you can have it connected to a computer like I do right now. If I shut off and turn back on here, you can see a little battery icon. So yeah, there's my review of the app. Thanks for watching.